Happy Youth Day, June 16, a day in South Africa that seeks to celebrate the youth. And I've got a few thoughts that I want to share with young people out there. Africa is the youngest continent in the world, meaning that we literally have the best opportunity at building a future that we want to build compared to the rest of the world, as we know that young people are the people that build the future. In some parts of Africa, we see that over 70% of the population consists of young people. In some parts, the numbers are even scary, where you look at 15 to 20 being the majority of the entire population. However, it is in Africa where young people are the most unskilled, most unlearned, don't have opportunities to funding, the highest unemployment rates. All around the world, our continent is known for oppressing its young people. And as young people, it is up to us to stand up and fight this type of oppression everywhere. The world organizations are aware that Africa is a powerhouse, and they seem to do everything in their power, including African leaders, not to empower the young African individual. Because if the young African individual can be empowered, then Africa will be the greatest continent of the world, because we have the numbers when it comes to the youth. As young people, we need to become aggressive in our fight against this big issue. Some few pointers that I want to share with everybody on what things you can do as a young person to make sure that you're fighting this and fighting it violently so. Number one, make sure as a young person that you vote. Your vote and your voice matters. Number two, make sure that you're part of a political party or part of an organization that's in politics, so your ideas, opinions can be heard within that institution. Number three, only work and support businesses and institutions that have got young board members, young CEOs, and young directors. Gone are the days where companies can cry out, experience, 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 and use that as a way to gatekeep young people into positions of power. Every young person all around the African continent should be represented in any business, in any board, in any government institution, and in every single entity that exists in that specific African country. And thirdly, we need to fight for the education system. It is no secret that the education system throughout Africa, bluntly put, is very, very bad, producing people that are seeking employment rather than people that can think and become entrepreneurs. And it is up to us as young people to fight this type of education system that was given to us by Western countries to make sure that we are administrators when we ourselves are the owners of the natural resources in Africa. As a young person, be aware of your enemies. Be aware of the fact that abusing alcohol, abusing things like sex, abusing things like enjoying your youth are only things that are going to make those that rule over the young people in Africa continue ruling, because most of your time will not be spent building and doing constructive things. As young people, it's important that we form collectives. It's important that we form groups where we think, we share ideas, we innovate, and we become even better at whatever we do. It's no secret that the world is moving from the fourth industrial revolution to now even the fifth industrial revolution, where everything is new, everything is driven by tech, data, machine learning, AI, robotics, artificial intelligence. And as a result of that, we can no longer allow the elderly population to keep crying young people need experience. We now need to lead them, because the world has changed. They no longer have the advantage of experience because the world that they lived in has now completely changed. So as young people, occupy positions of power, violently so. Shut down institutions that refuse to recognize young people as leadership. And make sure that as young people all around Africa, we unite, we empower, we share knowledge, and we collaborate to make Africa the biggest and strongest continent, because we literally have the advantage.